were cursed by the people that loved us the most because they didn't understand it. Yeah. Our parents, they're called word curses. Yeah. Oh, you'll want to amount to anything. You know what they are. Well, there's a way to reverse it that few have ever tried. And there's a way to be blessed. And once you reverse the curses and walk in the blessings of God and clean out your house and repent of what you need to repent of, watch out. Yeah. The glory's going to overtake you. What is a blessing and what is a curse?
Okay. Well, the way I came into it, I was 44 years old, pastoring Brownsville before revival broke out. And I just built an orchestra pit, and it wasn't functioning. People wasn't coming into it. We built it, paid $40,000 for the technology. And I announced, if you play a brass instrument, bring it in, for our dedication Sunday. Nobody came. It embarrassed me after we put that kind of money in it, and people just didn't come. Well, I began to call it names like, you stupid hole, you expensive $40,000 hole, and all that kind of stuff. And so one day after the dedication was over, and I had one person playing the trumpet, and I had to pay him to come and play the trumpet. After it was all over, and I was in the church praying one Saturday night, I was up there, I called myself praying, but I was whining, and I said, Lord, there's nobody in the orchestra pit. I was just crying out to him. And the Lord spoke to me boldly. He rebuked me. He didn't humiliate me, but he rebuked me. He said, well, stop cursing it. And that's the first time it ever entered into my mind that I, as a Pentecostal pastor, was cursing anything. Because I always thought about cursing as witchcraft, like stigmata, and white magic, black magic. And so I said, well, Lord, let me get through tomorrow's service, and I'll get up first thing Monday, and I want you to teach me what do you mean by cursing, because I don't cuss, and I didn't understand curse because I knew it in witchcraft. So when I got to studying, the Lord said this. He said, you got to understand that a blessing is speaking out of your mouth anything that you want to see come to pass over a person, place, or thing. A curse is releasing out of your mouth anything upon a person, place, or thing that you don't want to see come to pass. I was in prayer, and the Lord said, if you've cursed something, you need to do three things. He said, you need to repent. That means to turn around and stop it. Don't do it anymore. Second thing is you need to renounce it. What does renounce mean? It means to ask the Lord to let you withdraw off of whatever you've cursed, withdraw that, and to re-say it. And then the third thing is to revoke means to snap the spine of a thing, pop it where it can't wiggle against you again. I called my sons home, and I said, boys, the Lord's showing me something through that orchestra pit, and that thing turned around after I repented, renounced, and revoked. It was full of musicians. It happened almost overnight.